Newspaper style, journalistic style, newspaper style, purposeful and thematic arrangement of interrelated lexical, phraseological, and grammatical language means as a separate unity. Newspaper style that basically serves the purpose of informing and instructing the reader in order to bring up to date, accurate, convincing information on current affairs. Newspaper style, Dr. Crystal, present a wider range of linguistically distinctive varieties than any other domain of language study. Newspaper style, text, being compact and coherent. The last of the English literary styles to be recognized. Features special political and economic terms, non-term political vocabulary. Newspaper cliches. Abbreviations of various types as it helps to save space and time. Read as individual letters. WHO, World Health Organizations. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exploring Countries. Acronyms. Abundant use of neologisms. Gorbomania. Weekly News, First English Newspaper, May 23rd, 1622. London Gazette, the first governmental newspaper, February 5th, 1666. Daily Courants, First English Daily Newspaper, March 11th, 1702. Earliest English newspaper, absence of any comments. Headlines, title given to a news item or a newspaper article. Function, to catch the reader's attention and at the same time to provide brief information what the news that follows is about. As few words as possible. The words tend to be short and sound dramatic. Concise syntax, full declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, rhetoric questions. Nominative sentences, elliptical sentences. A. Auxiliary verb omitted. B. Subject omitted. C. Subject and part of the predicate omitted. Phrases with verbals. A. Infinitive standing for going to happen, participle and gerundial constructions. Use of direct speech, emotive syntax and vocabulary, suggestive or approval or disapproval. Allusive use of self-expressions and sayings. Deformation of special terms, use of stylistic devices producing strong emotional effect. Brief new items function, to inform the reader. State facts without giving explicit comments. Absence of any individuality of expression and lack of emotional coloring. Matter of fact and stereotyped forms of expression. Peculiar syntactical structure as the reporter is obliged to be brief. A complex sentence with a developed system of clauses. B. Verbal constructions, infinitive, participle, gerundial, and verbal noun constructions. Syntactical complexes, the nominative with the infinitive used to avoid mentioning the source of information. Attributive noun groups, special word order, occasional disregard for the sequence of tenses rule. Advertisement and announcements to inform the reader. Advertisements and announcements divided into two groups, classified and non-classified. Classified, birth, marriage, death, in memoriam, Business affairs. Features. Mostly neutral vocabulary with the rare use of emotionally colored words or phrases used with the only purpose of attracting readers' attention. Fixed, often elliptical pattern. Telegram, like statements with articles and punctuation marks omitted. Non-classified, the variety of language forms and subject matters. Articles, feature article, reports, editorials. Function, to influence the reader by giving an interruption of certain facts. Features, combination of different vocabulary strata. Usage of emotional colored language elements, both lexical and structural. Accepted usage of colloquial words and expressions, slang, and professionalisms. Usage of various stylistic devices, but trite and traditional in nature. Traditional periphrases. Wall Street, American financial circles. Downing Street, the British government. Fleet Street, the London press. The Third World, the remnant of the dated divisions of the world into three parts: socialist, capitalist, and developing countries. Genuine stilistics means also possible, but comparatively